Hi, I'm Kat, your friendly local expat. Today we are spending the day in Ghent. As you can see behind me, this beautiful town.
I'm so excited about this one because I actually used to live here and I also used to work here as a tour guide. So I have plenty of interesting things to tell you. We're going to stick around the city center as it is pretty condensed with plenty of things to see and do. And Amanda and I are going to show you some classics and a few hidden gems. Ghent, a true medieval gem of Belgium. A place where history and modern life are married to each other. A town with so much to offer, we couldn't possibly squeeze it all into one day, even though most of the notable places are all pretty close to each other. If you're on a time crunch, I recommend taking a walking tour. The free tours are usually excellent, so don't forget to tip your guide. By the 13th century, Ghent was the biggest city in Europe north of the Alps after Paris.
We are now at Werregarenstraat, better known as the Graffiti Street. As you can see, when you look around, plenty of graffitis here. This street changes almost on a daily basis because it is completely legal to spray paint the walls and actually even the ceiling.
If you look closely, you might notice the many layers of paint accumulated throughout the years. Feel free to bring a can of spray paint and go to town yourself. And don't forget to look up! Ghent is a vibrant canvas for street art. There is even a street artist who might place an insect onto your wall if you contact him. His name is Paul Cosmo and he's put a bunch of little guys all around Ghent. His website is in the description. If you're a fan of street art, there is a graffiti tour map that you can find in our links. You can see one of the most famous graffitis in Ghent from St. Michael's Bridge, and it's the graffiti version of the famous work The Adoration of the Mystic Lamb. Street artist Bart Smeets made this impressive mural in 2014 on the occasion of the cinema release of The Monuments Men. St. Bavo's Cathedral has a rich history and it is filled with art treasures, such as the Baroque high altar in white, the Rococo pulpit in oak, a masterpiece by Rubens, and of course the world-famous Mystic Lamb. The Ghent Altarpiece, or The Adoration of the Mystic Lamb by the Van Eyck brothers, completed in 1432, is recognized worldwide as one of the most influential paintings ever made. It is an absolute must-see. It has a turbulent past and comes with lots of unsolved riddles and mysteries. Multiple panels have been copied, sold, and stolen over the centuries. One original panel is still missing till this day, so keep your eyes peeled. A true Ghentian speciality are the Gentse Neuzen, also known in English as Little Noses. There are two stands on the Groentemarkt, and the owners of both swear theirs are the real deal. The animosity between the two is so intense. A few years ago there was a full-fledged war, complete with water being thrown, carts pushed over, and fines dealt for bad-mouthing each other. Now, neither me nor Amanda are the biggest fans of those, but don't knock them till you try them.
Okay, so we may not be big fans of the noses, but I will tell you one thing that we are fans of, and that is chocolate.
This little charming box comes from a chocolatier right in the heart of the city. It is called Van Hoorebeke. You can go there. If you are lucky, you will see how the chocolate is prepared downstairs. So definitely look down. Now we're gonna try it. Here's another one. I think it's really good. Is that your review?
Yeah. I'm not distracted by this dog.
If you find yourself in Ghent on a weekend, do yourself a favor and visit the museum whose name is displayed on the screen right now, because it is too hard for me to even try to pronounce it. This place is a true hidden gem smack in the center of Ghent. Very few people know it's even there, so you'll have it almost entirely all to yourself. Around the beginning of the 19th century, the building was used for the noble society, culminating in the stay in 1815 of King Louis XVIII, while he was expelled from France. What's great about this place is that the entrance is free, but I do encourage you to donate whatever you can to keep this place operating. You'll be surprised to see just how beautiful this hotel is. And don't forget to check out the basement.
While you're walking around the city, you must stop at Gravensteen Castle, or more affectionately known to by most as the Castle of the Counts. This castle is actually the only remaining medieval one with a moat left in Flanders. The castle was built for Count Philip in 1180. Though over the years the castle fell into disrepair and was almost demolished, it was built back up to be showcased at the 1913 World Expo, which took place in Ghent. You can book tickets to tour the castle either online or at the gate, and you'll find the castle has many unique attractions, including a large array of torture equipment. Kat and I visited Ghent a week before one of their major parties, the Gentse Feesten. This is the most lively period of the year for Ghent, with the festival lasting 10 days, complete with concerts, exhibitions, and performances all across the city. It's a guaranteed good time for the 2 million people who normally attend, and it's even completed with a dragon sitting on the Belfry that spits fire. On the topic of the Belfry, it's definitely worth a visit. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and was the main watchtower for the city since 1442. Nowadays, you can climb the stairs to the top and have a great view over the city of Ghent. We won't spoil the views for you, you'll have to check them out yourself. But beware of the dragon. Next to the Belfry is the Mammelokker, a sculpture near the top of a former prison guard's house. This sculpture's story is a doozy. A man was kept in the prison and not allowed any food, yet somehow managed to stay alive. It was later found out that his daughter saved him from starvation by feeding him her breast milk. You know, just your typical Hollywood love story. Does it make you thirsty?
If it gets too hot or too rainy out, it's easy to find shelter in the many bars. Some of our favorites include Tolhuisje, which is one of the smallest bars in Ghent with a great view on the canal. Le Bal Infernal, a used book cafe where you can swap a book while having a beer and some snacks. And Broesse, which is actually a plant store with a tiny bar hidden inside. So charming! And when the day comes to a close, take an evening stroll around the center to see the monuments illuminated by lights designed for the Ghent Light Plan. The idea is to provide sustainable lighting for the city without wasting energy. At the same time, it has transformed the center of Ghent into a magical landscape of light and shadow. To draw attention to its award-winning lighting, the city organizes the Ghent Light Festival every 3 years.
And that's all we got for you. That is our day in Ghent. I hope you guys liked the video. We'll probably put another one out because there's so many things to do in Ghent, whether it's the hidden gems or even more classic things. So stay tuned to the channel. We'll probably put out some more content on it. In the meantime, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe maybe if you want to help the channel. And we will see you in the next one.